How to fail a background check. Hi, this is Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers, regular folks like me and you, deal with bad background checks, inaccurate credit reporting, debt collection harassment, and other consumer-related matters. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can fail a background check. Now, if you have failed a background check, you likely know it already. You should have gotten a pre-adverse action notice, a post-adverse action notice. You should have plenty of information that you've received regarding your background check. And you have the right to dispute that information if it's incorrect and try to get that cleared up. And if it's inaccurate, you may have a case under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. But that's another video. This video is how to fail a background check. Number one reason people fail, criminal history. If you're trying to apply for a job at a bank, and you have a fraud charge, you're probably not going to get hired. Hospitals and drug charges. Applying for a driving position, you have a bad driving history, you're probably not going to get it because of your background check. Now, one of the most common questions I get related to this is how long does criminal history stay on my background check? Great question. And if you were charged with a crime and it did not result in a conviction, then that can stay on your arrest history, can stay on your background check or credit report, the same thing, for 7 years. If you're convicted of a crime or the charge results in a conviction, then it can stay on your credit report forever or your background check forever. There's no time limit. It doesn't drop off. Another way that you can fail a background check is by lying on your resume. Yes, if an employer pulls your background check and sees that it's different from your resume, then you're probably not going to get the job because you lied on your resume. They will verify information, verify which colleges you attended, GPAs, your professional licenses, dates, things like that. These are all fair game in a background verification check. Now, can a background check tell an employer specific dates of employment? Probably not the exact month and day you started, but likely it'll be able to tell them the month and day. The month and year you started, not the month and day, but the month and year you started a job and ended a job. So it'll be generally in the ballpark. It probably won't have the exact day. Other red flags. Even if you don't have a criminal history or you're 100% honest in your resume, you can still fail a background check because employers may look outside of the document they get from the background check company. These broader searches can turn up information that raise questions about your ability to perform the job. So if your background check comes back with a credit report and your employer sees that you don't manage your finances well, then you may not get a job as an accountant or as a loan underwriter. Another reason that you might fail a background check is that your employer made a mistake. If you disagree about it, check with your employer. Maybe your employer gave the wrong person to the background check company. This could happen. They gave a wrong date of birth, they gave a wrong social security number. Your employer could have made a mistake that resulted in the wrong background check coming back. Another reason you might have failed your background check is because the background check company pulled a background check for the wrong person. This is very common. If another person has the same name and birth date as you, which is fairly common, and that person has a criminal history and you don't, the background check company might pull that criminal history and put it on your background check. Your employer will believe that you are the criminal, and it can cost you a job. If this has happened to you, or if there are other errors on your background check, you may have a claim under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says that your background check is a form of a credit report, and that if there are mistakes on it, then you may have a cause of action against the background check company. If you feel like you have lost a job or other opportunity because of a mistake on your background check, you may be able to recover damages from the background check company. If you'd like to learn more about this, watch some of our other videos and give us a call. I'd like to work with you to see what we can do to recover damages for you and attorney's fees from a bad background check. Thank you for watching this video.